Michigan fans, today I have some very disturbing news for the entire Michigan nation, and this news will take you completely by surprise, and you will be very concerned about this whole situation that just happened in Michigan. And today we are going to talk about the possible firing or change of coach, and so stay tuned so you don't miss any important details. And I wanted to ask you a question: how long have you been a loyal Michigan fan? For more than 20 years or less? Leave it there in the comments. Before we start, if you are interested and always be updated with exclusive news of the latest Michigan news, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. The Michigan Wolverines are one game away from the Sherrone Moore era, and well, at least in the record books that is, and it was revealed last week that Moore has not yet signed a contract with the Wolverines, even though he will continue to lead the program. According to USA Today, he was announced as the school's successor to Coach Jim Harbaugh, who became the new head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers and shortly after Michigan won the College Football Playoff National Championship, and in January with a memorandum of understanding, and that understanding was contingent on executing a full employment agreement within 90 days, and the deadline passed without an agreement, and Michigan Athletic Director Warde Manuel elaborated on Moore's situation, and they're being worked on as we speak, Manuel said in an interview with On3 about Moore's status. And I've signed some of the assistant coaches to contracts, and we've not only had a transition in football, but we've had a transition in basketball. We're dealing with NCAA issues, we're dealing with the situation with our apparel supplier and bringing in legends as early as Saturday, and those things take time, the contracts. And Manuel also said Moore understands the school's commitment to him, and vice versa, with optimism that a deal will be reached. And Michigan won its first game with Moore as permanent head coach at home over the Fresno State Bulldogs last week. The Wolverines came away with a 30-10 victory, though they led by just 6 points with 10:06 remaining. Next up for the number 10 Wolverines is a home game against the number 3 Texas Longhorns, who were also in the college football playoff last season, on Big Noon Saturday, and Moore served as Michigan's interim head coach for 4 games last season as Harbaugh was serving multiple suspensions. One of those suspensions implicated Moore recently. That suspension is related to the NCAA's investigation into the Wolverines for allegedly running a sign-stealing scheme that involved gaining impermissible access to opposing teams' on-field signals, and Moore has been on Michigan's coaching staff since 2018. He started as the tight ends coach from 2018 through 2020, then served as co-offensive coordinator and offensive line coach from 2021 through 2022. And then as offensive coordinator, offensive line coach and interim head coach in 2023.